see the calf machines.
Yeah.
Never use them.
Really? And why? Keeping up with Jared because he's a lot stronger than me.
I wouldn't say a lot stronger.
Saber blade.
I got 10 in me. Let's try to go for it.
Incorporated these a few weeks ago.
Coach called an audible today. Full range of motion. 2 more. My puny little baby cows.
That thing is so cool.
Yeah, and you can always spin it around. Flexibility is important on this exercise too. You see this walk? This is me walking right now. I'm trying to get a nice good stretch though, right?
So when you put your feet on them, you go like this as well. So it's very easy to slide off of.
I need to start incorporating breaks into mine, huh? Take a rest break. I should have been applying these a while back, huh? Working out with Jared has been kind of really instrumental in me getting better and being healthier. So let me go, actually he's at the gym right now. Let me go over right now. Let's go there right now. I'm jumping in for a leg day today, and here's the challenge, right? Here's the challenge, is keeping up with Jared. Now Jared, he's already into his 3rd set of hamstring curls. These are seated hamstring curls. I'm trying to get a nice good stretch though, right? Yeah. That's the whole goal. It's a big goal. Okay, not the whole goal, but a big goal. I definitely want a full range of motion, yeah, you're right. And I try to kind of follow the form that Jared taught me, which was to really kind of sit up and stretch the hamstring on the bottom, right? There we go. And I really start to feel it, you know, the further back I'm sitting in the chair, you know? There we go. Getting in a decent leg press right here. So the challenge with doing a leg press is keeping up with Jared because he's a lot stronger than me on this movement.
I wouldn't say a lot stronger.
At least 2 more plates. As you can see, he's been at it for a while, as you can see. Probably 5 years, you said? 4.5. 4.5. And my turn. I think I got 10 in me. Let's try to go for it. Sure, I'm in here. That last one always gets me. And now that was 3. Clean off the rack a little bit here. That last set, man. That last set gets you going. It's like, I was not sure if I was gonna be able to finish up that last set, but I think I made it. See if I got any more gas in me after this. And now it's time for some RDLs. Now, we just started adding these to our workout, and I must admit that they are brutal. See how they look here. Form is good. Really gets the hamstrings. I think I'm strapped in. Let's go. There we go. I need to start incorporating breaks into mine, huh? I think I need to. See myself as having to take a few breaks in there on this next one. We're doing 3 sets of approximately 10. We're getting really high reps today, man.
Don't say too crazy high.
Yeah, but a good healthy dose. I don't think I'm playing today. This is this is serious. Yes, coach called an audible today. He says you can do 2 sets here. That's just what I needed to hear, coach. It's just what I needed to hear. Another thing that's really good is to have someone like Jared to check my form, because I want to improve on that as well. Take a rest break. I should have been applying these a while back, huh? And we literally just started adding these, which is kind of an inner thigh. I call it the Adductor machine, to hit those areas that we haven't hit before. And Jared, you said the last time you did these was you were in high school, right?
No, incorporated these a few weeks ago. I'd say 2 or so weeks ago. Mm-hmm. Before that, I'd never done these before, so
yeah.
I started doing it 2 or 3 weeks ago, and
yep.
Ever since then I've been loving it.
And we just started doing them, and man, do you feel it in your inner thigh. It is definitely the inner thigh. And I think the main point that Jared reminds you is to make sure you get the deeper stretch, especially on the eccentric movement of this particular exercise. It also helps to not make direct eye contact at your male friends while doing it. He doesn't laugh, he's in the zone. It is a challenging exercise to say the least.
I concur.
I think I'll work up to where you are. You start at 120. Start at 100, just kind of work my way up.
That thing is so cool.
Yeah, and you can always spin it around.
What?
You can spin it around and do vlogs, you know, with your friends.
Yeah, that's so cool.
You know, where is he? Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he's there, right there. So I can talk about him while I'm over here, while he's doing his exercise. So flexibility is important on this exercise too. You know, I think just being able to get that stretch in really has helped me. That has revolutionized what I've done in terms of the right soreness, the right muscle development, and then obviously eating. Like eating the right thing is a big part of it. So if that's not in your diet, if you don't have your diet locked in, you're not going to get, you know, the kind of results you're looking for. Forget how strong my coworker is. He's a pretty strong dude. And no leg workout will be complete unless you do not or you skip leg extensions. So here we're doing iso, so you take one at a time and just kind of work it out, one leg at a time. And the one thing that I've learned is getting full range of motion. So I never used to do this, where sit the seat all the way back and go all the way in terms of where the pad is. Jared showed me this trick, and I've noticed it, especially in the quad sweep, I guess. I don't know what it is, but I noticed it's gotten bigger because I'm getting a fuller range of motion thanks to that guy. Now this knee's been giving me a lot of trouble these last couple of weeks, but I think it's okay now, because I can now lift the same weight that I was doing on my right leg now on my left leg and not have any weird pains. I think I was doing squats wrong. There we go. Getting a full range of motion. I can go a little bit heavier there. There we go. Oh, and by the way, Jared is all legs, so I have to keep adjusting his pad because he's no, don't apologize. He's about 2 inches taller than me, but I can adjust. Go a little bit higher on the second one. Yeah, there we go. One. So we'll go a little lighter for this other leg. Yeah, there we go. Just trying to keep that knee working without overdoing it. Really focus on the quad. I don't want to re-injure my knee again. Or even like stress out the tendons or whatever, ligaments and joints or whatever that's in there. Do a little bit of drop set on this guy here. We'll do 4 more. Nice and slow. Oh God, okay. There you go. And wrap it up with a little bit of calf work. It's that stretch on the bottom that no one talks about, that I've been really trying to perfect. You see how he's getting really deep into that stretch down there, especially for calves. All right, dude, tell me about the stretch on the calf machine. What are you doing there?
First off, I have a bone to pick with a lot of calf raises, a lot of machines used for calves, even leg presses.
Yeah.
Because the way a lot of them are set up is they're slanted like this. I'll be like this. They're slanted like this.
Yeah.
So when you put your feet on them, you go like this as well. So it's very easy to slide off of.
Yes.
So especially.
Look at this
like
machine.
this.
Let's look at this machine. So this machine here, when you put your feet on it, they're sliding off. There's an angle there. Here, up. Let's just show you here. Look, you see that? There's an angle there, which is not good. That's the biggest complaint for sure that I noticed.
I think there's been one calf machine I've ever used that was
Had
kind of
it
slanted the other way, so you don't slip off of it.
You don't slide off of it. Yeah. Yeah.
But going back to the stretch, a deep stretch is very good, especially for calves, because calves are one of the very few muscles that can overload really well. They can put a lot of volume into it and they won't really get sore, and it can work them really hard.
Right.
You also don't have to go all the way up on your toes. You can just kind of go parallel to the ground, and you'll still get as much stimulus, if not more, than if you're going to go all the way to your toes. Because you save energy, you get the same muscle growth, you can push out more reps. Going back to the volume thing, calves, you can even 1/8 of reps, 1/10 of reps, the slightest bit of reps can cause growth. So you want to make sure to push every set to way beyond failure, as close as you can. Even if it's an inch of movement, how to get more growth out of your calves and not getting that extra 1/10 of a rep. So really push them hard. And my calves aren't the best, but I started seeing them wearing pants. Not the best, but I think they've been growing relatively fast recently. So I think the technique checks out. Look up Jeff Nipper on YouTube. He has huge calves, so
I can only speak
from
personal experience that I've noticed the difference in my calf gains since I've started using your tips, using your tricks. I've really noticed it. Now, can you notice it on this video? We will see right now as Jarrett records my puny little baby cows. Hey, look, I'm still working on them. Again, that full stretch that he was talking about, like way down here, and then come up to just normal. You don't have to go way up here, you just go right to there. And those are the lessons I learned. Here we go. Two more.
One more thing about calves.
Yeah, what's that?
See the calf machines?
Yeah.
Never use them.
Really?
They're
And
garbage.
Why?
Because they train a very niche part of your calf that doesn't really. It trains a small part of your calf that doesn't really make it pop out. So it's not a very vital part of your calf muscle. It's called the soleus. It's a very small muscle that runs on the outside of your calf.
Okay.
It's very neglectable. It's easy to neglect, and you should neglect it. It's trash.
Yeah.
So always do your calf raises with your knees locked out.
Okay. Yeah.
That way, because when your knees locked out, it trains your whole calf.
Oh, I got you.
There's a certain calf muscle that only activates when you have your knees locked out. So that deep stretch when they're locked out.
Yeah.
Even if you're stretching your calf out, like doing a classic calf stretch like this, if you bend your knee, you don't feel much in the calf.
That's right.
If you straighten it, you feel a lot in the calf. So basically, don't do the seated calf raise.
Yeah, just don't do the seated calf raise. Yeah. And you can see here, that stretch on the bottom is so crucial. That's the one thing that Jarrett really showed me, is like getting into that stretch on the bottom. And it's not all about, lifting an enormous amount of weight. It's about being able to get that specific movement in. And I feel like since I've adjusted to that movement, oh, there he goes. He's seeing how his feet are sliding off, just like he was talking about. Just getting that right movement in is perfect. Yeah, so this is the one thing I like about working this way. Is like I don't have to go way up here. I just get right here, all the way down, and then right to the middle, all the way down, and then right to the middle. 2 more. Again, his feet are sliding off. Here we go. Okay, that wraps up for today. Of course, I'm walking like this. Like, you see this walk? You see this walk? This is me walking right now, and that wraps up for today. Jarrett put me through a solid leg day. Bro, I don't know how he's walking normally. I don't know how he did it. I really don't know. Well, that concludes a very good workout. Leg day. Now, that leg day workout I started doing around January, February, when Jarrett here actually showed me how to do it. And the cool thing about it was I've noticed, one, just different muscle development, especially in my calves from that movement there. Right, Jarrett?
I guess so.
Yeah. And you've probably noticed it more than I would, because I'm kind of the guy, jumping in and, looking at it. So I appreciate it, man.
Of course.
You always got me going here. Now, obviously, I want to do a chest day, and so I will definitely do that soon. What's your favorite body part? Just curious.
To train?
Yeah.
Calves. For sure. Calves and upper chest.
I feel like we have the same place where we want to make gains, you know, whether it's, you know, calves or upper chest, and I'm kind of weak on both.
Right.
Oh yeah, I had to change my whole camera setting. All right, man, that's gonna wrap it up for the day, and yeah, we'll do it again next time.
Sounds good.
Appreciate it, brother.